Hey, YouTube, this is Rack City. I'm Mark.
And Rose.
And Nikki.
And this is...
Akudama Drive, episode 7.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I actually got it right for once. So in this episode, well, not in this episode. I don't know what happens in this episode, but in the last episode, we found 001003.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
What, is that what it was about?
Oh, yeah. That's what it
Expo Park.
Expo.
We're going underneath.
Yes. And one of the executioners is dead.
Right.
Yes, we lost Brawler.
And
Yes.
Brawler. Yeah, I just remember the
executioner.
He killed himself. But
And
yeah.
what's his name? Has a vendetta.
Hoodlum. Both Hoodlum and apprentice pupil are there and ready to fight, maybe? She's not in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering how far their fight's gonna go, or if we're just gonna separate and we'll redo this at the end of the season.
But maybe we'll find out in this episode, guys. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Also, check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And also check out the description to see the link to our merch store. Let's get right into the show.
You may not believe this, but I straight up massacred that executioner chick back there. 'Twas a battle of life and
Okay, here's the...
I think so.
Come on, let's see what happened to
Stabbed her
Brawler,
right in
dude.
the eye.
Who is the swindler
He
here?
and the executioner took each other out. The guy is
Oh,
dead.
his ear has like a gnarly... It looked like the earring dragged
If you're willing
down.
to die,
Oh,
then oh well. Survival wasn't guaranteed. Anyway, we should board the elevator. I'd like to get there as soon as possible.
What in the hell do you mean by oh well? My bro died because of you and that's all you gotta say? Ah!
You can hit me if you think it'll help. Feel free to stab me or shoot me if you prefer. I'm used to that sort of thing.
Oh,
They just take you up on the
Let go
offer.
of him!
Oh,
Holy.
what's that?
Loot, get it.
Okay?
Keep your feelings out of work.
Same eyes.
Let's all relax.
Oh, here it is.
I saw you drop this. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have lost my temper earlier.
No, you're fine.
No, you're right.
Smoke out of line. Besides, we've been using you anyway.
Nothing is important to you. It's good it wasn't mine.
Quiet!
If that's true, you should probably put it somewhere safe.
Mind your own business. Not to spoil everyone's fun.
Suddenly a kid.
Arrived at Expo Park, and that is our destination.
Okay.
Okay.
Still not safe?
I guess not.
People wanted to preserve their culture, so future generations, like ones after the war, could learn all about it.
Oh, wow.
You mean they built a museum? Think bigger, my thin friend. They tried to preserve an entire little city, like a gigantic exhibition center.
Oh.
A whole city? Confi really
Wow.
spared no expense. Some things you're better off not knowing. Well, until next time.
Okay.
How long was the war?
Yeah, but they had time to build an entire
Now
city.
think about that.
Yeah, but they said before... Was it before the war or at...
They wanted it to be
What I heard.
preserved
They
after
were
the war.
constructed
Yeah.
to replicate the look and feel of some kind of festival. The past definitely seems a lot more whimsical.
Boy,
We're close.
we're close. Why does it feel like anything could happen at any moment?
Yeah, like... Rocket.
It's even bigger than I thought once you get up close to it.
We're here. Finally. I don't know if you'd even believe me, but before the war, humans used to leave this planet and go into space.
We're in space?
On space? Like beyond the sky, that space?
It's a real rocket?
This tower is a vehicle built to get you there. A rocket. For the war, humans made a base that would allow them to explore up there. But there's no air, and day and night differ by 200 degrees. Nothing can survive the harsh conditions.
You don't mean...
I do. We're heading to the
moon.
It's the perfect
Like a
place. for us.
Dogecoin.
Nobody will be able to reach Sister and me. We sheltered the lives of our 5,555 siblings.
That's a lot of fives.
Will you tell me one thing?
Are they in?
Who are you kids?
Okay, fine.
What is
Tell
that
you our
music?
story. Where we're from and the kind of beings we are.
Okay.
Oh.
So they just experiment on him and just leave him there.
2,502.
Hey, you alright?
Oh.
Kinda hurt though. I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah, it can be pretty painful. I don't get why they have to do it every day. You would think they could give you a break. Can you, Professor?
I don't have that authority.
Oh.
Oh, it's fine once you get used to it.
Wow.
Dude, they just never see them?
Hey, good today too.
Yeah, more or
Invisible
less.
people.
Yeah.
Is there
Just
more and more
every-
blood?
Yeah, slightly more every time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my
gosh.
Oh, you're all done. Yep, they chopped my head off twice this time.
Oh, by the way, we have a present for you.
Ta-da!
We made it from the loose threads in our uniforms.
Oh.
It's nothing special.
Wow.
We wanted to give it to you.
No, it's great. Thank you.
It'd be nice if the experiment ends soon.
Too bad the professor won't help out. He's useless.
I am simply an AI programmed to observe and instruct you. No matter what the request, I'm not allowed to fulfill it.
Told you. Fine then. I guess we'll just have to go directly to the headmaster. If anyone can stop the experiments, it's him.
Afraid it'll make the headmaster angry. And then everyone might end up being tested on.
Is that really what you're worried about?
We're your siblings, remember?
Whatever that was.
And now they're all here.
The experiment is complete.
Oh.
No blood?
Yeah. Everybody's gone.
Oh no.
Great. Headmaster.
Congratulations, Experiment 2502. You are officially the first to graduate.
Oh.
But headmaster, where are the others?
Patient. Rest assured, the others will be graduating with you.
Oh my god.
Oh, why?
This can't be real.
Why are you acting so surprised, Experiment 2502? After all, you were created using 2,501 children. Professor, have you not told him?
Forgive me, but to preserve his mental fortitude, I did not.
No matter, I'll explain now.
Oh my
Over
god.
time, we have produced many children who carry a special gene needed for immortality.
Okay.
Those subjects were then concentrated into a pool,
Yeah.
from which we were able to produce a child with a desired immortal trait. In other words, you, Experiment 2502.
Oh wow.
From the pool you're standing upon, we will produce one other graduate. Soon, we will begin mass production.
Sister.
Then many
Yeah.
more of her siblings will join you in Kanto.
Immortality. Okay.
Just passed out. Aw.
Poor kid.
This is Experiment 5557. Your new sibling.
Wow.
Hello there. Do you know what a sibling is? If you come with me, I promise I'll always protect you.
Uh-oh.
I will now shut down all of the systems. This is what they get for programming compassion into an AI.
Oh.
Mention it. This is goodbye. I wish you both luck.
Oh.
You're just gonna leave the dust in there? Oh.
That's interesting. Could be useful. We stick together, no matter what. We'll escape this fate and choose our own.
And he killed
Oh,
it.
that's what he said. He shut everything down.
So those were her.
Who'd have thought they would discover immortality? A fascinating twist.
Sounds boring to kill without them dying. Be better if they died.
I think you and I are in total agreement there.
Oh.
So,
You all did well. Thank you.
Billion.
Feels good to be free.
Attention, unit enter launch. Attention all clear. Please finish information.
This is goodbye.
What are you gonna do? They're being timed.
Hey, listen! I hope you guys find happiness.
Okay.
It would be nice if we could.
This doesn't feel complete.
Feelings out of work.
But
There's nothing up there.
Oh my god, was that sister?
Snipe her!
Yeah.
Convinced keeping as
Whoa.
much of work as possible.
Girl, have you not heard anything? Okay, there we go.
Well, there's proof you're immortal too.
how could you?
No, be a good boy and stay quiet for me.
Hey, Doctor. Since you have the nerve to do that, I take it you want me to kill you?
It must be nice being some little princess who always gets protected.
Oh, executioner!
Well, executioner.
Oh,
Long enough, boss.
Boss!
He's an executioner!
Congratulations, everyone!
Oh no!
You're working with them? Doctor!
I don't have to tell you a damn thing if I don't feel like it. I just did what was good for me, that's all.
Who would have ever thought we'd end up collaborating with an Akudama?
Okay, so she is.
yeah, bite him.
I'm not gonna let you capture us! Sister and I are going to the moon!
Don't be ridiculous. You can't go to the moon.
We can! That's the whole reason we came here!
To think is the moon is nothing more than an illusion.
What?
It wasn't just Earth that saw the scars of war.
What?
No way.
They blew up the moon?
Flames of battle burned like wildfire. And as a result, the moon was destroyed.
Wow.
They broke the moon.
Playtime's over.
With that, the cargo has been recovered. Your sentence is dead.
Oh no! Cut it, go! Oh! He just cuts it in half.
Thanks for the cover.
Just find an escape route! We're okay. We'll find a way out!
Nice dodge there, swindler.
Wait, how did she die?
Oh.
What?
No, they can't show it, I guess.
You have no
What
right
the
to be
heck?
killing.
Thanks, Mr. Cutthroat!
Oh
Hey, you're so persistent.
Whoa.
Oh man, give me a break. I just got my legs reattached.
Dude, did he just punch her face off?
This thing's pretty cool.
And it's his now.
Commissioners keep their word. So, as we discussed, we'll take you off the Akudama list.
Oh.
Much appreciated. I promised.
Protect you!
Now I have a better grip, woman. Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Oh, you threw away his cool hat.
Oh.
This way!
To the moon.
We're going to the non-existent moon.
In the rocket? Yes!
Get in.
Just run!
What? Where did you go?
It's his rocket. Why you don't get in?
Where the hell did that bright light come from? Must have been the end of the tunnel.
I love how they block it. And it's just take you.
Why did you?
Yeah, you should have just gone on.
Run away.
Wow, that's huge.
Wow.
Oh, it is a rock.
It's not going to the moon, it's going somewhere else.
Oh no! Oh no!
my gosh.
It's going over there.
It's going somewhere else.
Discussion.
Discussion!
That episode was awesome.
That was
Yeah.
Very good.
So much things.
all of the things. Yes.
We showed up at the park,
Yeah.
and immediately just like, okay, so this entire place was built to preserve the culture. They wanted there to be something left after the war to show what things used to be. So
And
this
they were
part-
they were real.
They
Like
were
everything
real.
was rebuilt.
the rocket worked.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, and time and effort and planning.
Yeah.
Although you can see in the bunny and sharks, whatever, that it was still a futuristic time. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was less cost
That's hard, yeah.
as it would be now.
Oh yeah, I agree with that, especially because you saw the flying machines in the background, but then also they had the image of curing people and making immortality, so they thought that this would be relatively soon. So Kansai was not that far behind Kanto. This war was going for a very long time, and it was going for so long that they eventually got on the losing side of it, and it was like, we might get wiped out here, let's build this whole thing if something goes wrong. Or maybe they thought they were going to win, but they had been so drastically changed during the war that they thought they lost a piece of themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe. That or they predicted it. It was like, yo, it's a losing battle.
Yeah. You know, I'm also starting to wonder, what are the odds that Kanto was not the advanced one? And maybe they're not the ones who came with the bomb even. Maybe they came up with the bomb, but like maybe Kansai was more far ahead than they make it seem. Like they were the ones with superpowers.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. It was very interesting.
Maybe
it was a thing where like Kansai was technologically advanced, but they weren't really focusing on warfare stuff. But Kanto, was kind of envious, and they're like, let's double down on the war stuff and just like surprise attack.
Yeah, and that would especially make sense that all the technology stuff isn't Kansai. I mean, well, the other side, it's Kansai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they're making these offerings to Kanto. If they could make this stuff, why does if Kanto was so advanced, why did they need them on the other side to make it for them? You know?
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking, but nobody else seems to think that through. It's like all of Kanto's stuff is produced over here.
Yeah.
Oh, hail Kanto.
Yeah.
They have cool stuff.
And so this immortality project, I'll harken back to something I had talked about in early episodes where like life starts losing meaning because they're able to make brother and sister, like the clones in the first place, they're able to make them en masse anyway, so it didn't really matter. But once Kanto gets immortality, then they'll become monsters. Nothing matters anymore, you know?
Yeah, and we see brother's backstory with, he had like thousands of brothers and sisters.
Yeah. And they all get made into one future being.
Yeah. Concentrated.
Yeah, all concentrated into one person.
Why would they? Well, I suppose they wanted the cat to be a caretaker. Just like, why did they make it have compassion? But they want to take care of kids.
Yeah, he's supposed to take care, and they are feeling children, so they need someone who cares for them, or they'll end up not developing correctly.
And it also makes sense why they wanted them to still be able to feel pain and stuff, because they wanted to be a functioning body. Yeah. They wanted to still have all the trappings of a regular person, just immortal.
But the weird thing, we never saw any people.
Yeah,
He'd just wake up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But although it seems like more happened because he would be like, oh yeah, they chopped off my head, so
yeah, it's like he knows.
He would see it happen.
There's definitely a reason they're not showing us them, though. Maybe it's just to make the audience feel how alien Kanto's becoming. Yeah. But I think there's more to it.
Or unfeeling.
Well, maybe it was like robots or something, because we see Headmaster and he immediately recognized it as Headmaster. Yeah. Like that weird GLaDOS style creepy thing.
Yeah, and so that cat body could dissolve itself once it's done, but it could be reprogrammed with the hat. Very interesting.
Which he got through to protect himself, I guess, in order to save sister.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
So that entire thing is though, so the cat shuts down the whole facility. That entire time period, well, I guess it all happened very quickly, because I was just thinking like nobody realized that this just happened, but I guess during the time they realized this happened, the cat already put together the team. Like it's as we saw this episode start in episode 1, it was all going on right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we see the train traveling. By the time we have this team, we're already like one stop away from Kanto. So maybe there was just other Akudama from other regions, I guess.
Yeah, that would make sense. So he got the team together, got them on the like a tester mission, and then the try mission failed next, like as fast as possible.
It's also possible that they just used weird language, and when he said no, Akudama got to this far, well, no, he said phase of the plan. Never mind.
Yeah, it was phase 1, phase 2.
Never completed phase 2.
Yeah. So we also saw a bit of Hoodlum mourning the loss of his bro-ham.
Brawler.
He got a bit more of backbone, but I want to see him like change the way he does things.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, also in the fight, I didn't see where he was. We only see Courier fight and
we don't
Doctor.
See him.
I don't know where he went.
He's hoodluming.
Yeah, the last we saw him was he gives the little bag to the boy, and then
He's
the
still
rest
on the
of
elevator,
it
never got off.
yeah, like where did he go?
Well, we saw him admiring the space guy.
Yeah, and then they were kind of walking off. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure he was there, but he probably ducked and hid like he's good at. But
that's what I'm hoping it's not. But I can see him doing that.
But I feel like he would be the perfect, like, what is it? I don't know the terminology, but like the one to come out of nowhere,
ambush him,
and just be like, do something that no one is expecting, like shoot the headmaster or something. Like that'll earn you 50, 100,000 million years.
Imagine by the end of this, he gets that sentence.
He gets that sentence, yeah.
And also we see we heard him telling the story of he removed the eye of Executioner Girl. He said he stabbed her in the eye.
Oh, did he? You think he really did that? Probably, I guess.
Yeah.
Could have, because she was incapacitated, almost.
She was a cripple, basically.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna help you. Can't move more than an inch per second.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
He steals a bike and he got it.
Yeah, where did that bike come from? He just stole the bike.
He's a hoodlum.
This is my bike now. And then we have the Dr. Double Cross.
Yes.
I wrote that and I was like, that's a pretty good name.
Dr. Double Cross.
That's a rapper name, Dr. Double Cross. But like a rapper name in like the 90s.
Double Cross on the mic.
You know, the funny thing is, like, I did not expect it.
I did not expect that.
It came out of nowhere. Like, it's not even that it should be that it did not come out of nowhere. Because she's been the one that's been antagonistic the whole time. But it could just have been that thing. You know, I keep harkening back to Code Geass. Where Anya, there's Anya and then the leader guy who's, I can't remember his name.
Bismarck.
But her whole plan was like, fight him and pretend that he's say that he's the bad guy, and then he'll ignore you afterwards.
That was her cover.
That was her cover. She's like acting all antagonistic, like she doesn't trust. She really didn't trust the whole time. Mm-hmm. Perfect plan.
And the thing is, she wasn't crazily unreasonable.
No.
I mean, well, everyone else kind of saw her as unreasonable.
But she was, she's like, what is the plan? Shut up, you bully.
Yeah, basically.
So I guess like maybe the vibe they were trying to send the audience was that she was being unreasonable, but it actually was reasonable.
It was
totally reasonable.
Yeah. And that's why she wanted to know where they were going next, so that she could
tell the people.
Set up the people.
Yeah. So they probably just had them trailing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so this rocket, I mean, we clearly saw it was not heading to the moon at the end. They were very clearly showing us that for a reason.
It's going to Mars.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that, I mean, I can't imagine that for Expo Park they built a rocket that could actually go to the moon. Maybe it was to go somewhere, like show off, like, hey, see, we could have done this back there. Check this out.
Fueled up and everything.
Yeah,
or for something smaller, maybe, like shoot over the horizon to inspire the crowds.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that they put that much money into something that should never be used.
Yeah.
Well, they decided to preserve a city. These people are they go all out up and beyond what your expectations are.
I guess.
I get that. It's just, he mentioned that they used to go to the moon because they wanted to eventually go out in space, but he never really talked about there being a base on the moon.
I gleaned that there was, because he said he said it like they used to go to the market, so it sounds like a common thing.
Yeah. So they must have had something.
Mm-hmm. And also if they blew up the moon,
it's probably because there's something there. You're right. But I'm thinking the trajectory of the rocket is not too much out into space. It looks like it's going somewhere on the planet,
like skimming the atmosphere.
Yeah. So I'm feeling like, what are the odds we land in Kanto, or we
goes over the decontamination zone.
Yeah, or we just end up in like a really, like the what is it? The coordinates that the ship was set was to some place that was like friendly to Kansai at the time.
Yeah.
There may be like, what is it? Secluded. Maybe not even well known by anyone, not even Kanto. Maybe Kanto knows about them and kind of leaves them alone because they don't do anything, or I don't know.
Maybe there's another underground city where it would be like like an amusement park ride. You go one side or the other side.
That would make sense.
Yes.
Or like the Disney shuttle, but it's a rocket.
Yeah, dude. I do not understand this kid. Why he didn't go in?
In the rocket.
Nobody was behind him. He could have gone in.
You know what I was thinking? I just thought of it.
What was that?
To prevent them from following them.
But I mean, they're still gonna.
Well, they're less likely to because they have one. So it's like it would almost be too much trouble to try to go for the other one. I think because she's immortal, they'll still do it, but it'll kind of buy them time. I think.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Also, Swindler's not gonna let him die. Swindler's gonna do something stupid and be like, we have to go back even though we're completely powerless and can't fight like Cutthroat, but we have to go back.
I cannot wait to see how this rocket lands.
Yes, we
It has to land in a way that wouldn't kill everybody.
Yes.
Swindler.
Yeah, Swindler can't die right now.
Seeing Cutthroat just carve through the executioners is very satisfying.
Yes.
It also shows how insanely dangerous the other one who died was. He was doing 1v6 this whole time.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I didn't think about that.
And they nearly lost every time.
Yeah, that is very true. No, that makes sense why he was so confident. No, we can do this by ourselves. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We need more people? What? You know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like 6 executioners just got killed in 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, way more than 6.
Oh.
And Courier was taking them out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whoever died via building collapse.
Yeah, that too.
It was crazy. I knew that guy who got killed by Courier was a scrub because he didn't dodge the bullet to the back of his head.
Yeah.
The executioner would have dodged that bullet and redirected the target and then jumped over the hill and punched someone through a building.
Exactly. Courier actually had time to say words. What? Like you hear,
Like it was the end of the tunnel.
Wow.
Like that was way too much time.
Yeah, you hear like any sort of sound, you should be spinning around. Like he's like, let me think. Who is speaking to me? Is it perhaps the headmaster general lady? It could be her putting a gun to my head.
And also, so we saw those black screens to go over the bloody moments. I haven't seen sensors like that in years. Years.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting to see them again. It's like, hello, old friend.
Yeah. They didn't get the Attack on Titan sign off. Or crushing children.
Oh my god.
You want to show blood like that, you gotta become a national icon.
Yeah. Can't be beheading people, apparently.
But yeah, that's all I've got.
Yeah. They broke the moon and the kid didn't get off. That's the last...
You mean
get on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in Doctor, but also I'm very impressed by this show, like you were mentioning before, like how they did not telegraph that at all, that she was a traitor.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how this fight turns out at the end, because obviously we can't lose everyone here, because the kid stayed behind. If the kid left with Swindler, I could see everyone here dying.
Yeah.
But no, then it would be her versus Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you guys are just so on board with like, everybody's gonna die. Everyone's dying.
Yeah.
They signed the waiver.
Technically. That 100 million was the waiver. But yeah, that's everything. So guys, we will see you guys in the next episode. Remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button, also check out the Patreon in the description. See these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And I'll got the link in the description. See the link to our merch store. We'll guys see you in the city.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons, Laser, Angel Rojas, Deli, and Jamal Wilson.